this is the next part of our procrastination elimination. And we want to talk about, sometimes we procrastinate because we feel overwhelmed, and that creates anxiety sometimes. And we even get confused. Like, we might be confused about, okay, what do I do first? What do I do next? Confusion, overwhelm, anxiety is not going to be helpful at all. So we want to really work on identifying if that's the reason why you might be procrastinating. We're going to give you some tips today on how to move past that. Welcome to Unleashing Your Greatest Potential with co-hosts Tina Guimar and Deborah Rogers. Many people go along every day and they are not really passionate about what they do. They spend a lot of time working and very little time with their family, friends, and doing things that they love to do. Our intention for this show is to help you unleash your greatest potential and create extraordinary results in your personal, professional, and spiritual life. This will allow you to start focusing on the things that you love and to live a more purposeful life. Enjoy the show.
Yeah, I think when a person gets, I know when I have been in the past, when I felt overwhelmed or I felt anxious about something, I felt confused, I didn't know what to do, I felt stuck. So, they say a confused person does nothing.
Yeah.
And that's basically what I got accomplished, was nothing at that time.
We definitely want to move past that. So if it's a situation where you're feeling overwhelmed, you want to just take a step back for a minute and reevaluate, okay, let's say you're overwhelmed because you have like 10 things that have to be done right now. Get a piece of paper, write those 10 things down, and then figure out of these 10 things, what really has to be done right now. It's a must-do list. That's going to be your new priority list. Some of the things, we think that we have to do all these things at once, but that's not the case. So if you can get that down on paper, see it written down, and then say, okay, prioritize them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you can attack your list that way. And that's going to help with the overwhelm. And a lot of times when we feel overwhelmed because we have too many things to do, we end up either one, not doing anything, or I know for me, I always feel like I'm not accomplished. If I have 5 things to do and I'm not able to complete any one of those 5, I feel like I failed. I don't feel accomplished. So that's one tip to get you out of overwhelm.
If you're stuck, you're not moving forward. You're not doing anything. More on what Tina said, when you make your list, figure out what's most important. Don't just number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but number them as top priority and what you feel needs to be done first. And if you don't get it done today, put it on tomorrow's list at the top, and then start over again, number them not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but by priority, so that what didn't get done yesterday, if it's top priority today, it gets done first. If it's last priority today, put it on tomorrow's list, the next day's list. Mm-hmm. Everything doesn't have to be done in the same day, but they have to be prioritized and they have to get done at some point. So that's what I have to say about that.
I love it. So the other thing we want to acknowledge right now is if you might be confused about what to do, right? So And that's kind of goes along with making the list too, because if you're confused, okay, well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to do. Oh, I'm so confused. Like, which one do I work on first? Doing that will help you with the confusion, but sometimes it might be a situation where you don't know, you can't identify what to do first or what to do next, or you need a little bit of help with that.
I would say if you have everything written down and you don't know what you need to do first, and you just totally don't know which one to do first, do the one that's going to take the shortest amount of time
I love that tip.
just to get it off of your list.
Or the other thing I love that tip. The other thing you can do is ask somebody. Sometimes we get on in our heads and it's like we're overthinking these things. So if somebody from the outside can take a look at it and kind of give you some guidance and advice on where to go with that. So
But if they're not building a home business, they may ask you, what is this and why do you think you need to do that? So yeah, make sure you understand, make sure the person that you're asking understands what your goals are, where you're coming from, and where you know you're going.
yeah, definitely. And if you're confused about, like, let's do this for example. Um, you want to start, what's a good example? You want to start running a 5K.
Okay.
I'll use that as an example.
Okay.
But you don't know where to start.
I was going to
Obviously, getting off the couch and just running is, but what if you can't run? Like, if you get winded just walking for 5 minutes, how the hell are you going to run? Right? So, you need a plan of action and you need to connect with somebody who has experience in that so that they can help you along that journey. They can give you tips. They know how they did it. They know what they did wrong. They know what they did well. They can help you with that. So that was just one quick, simple example I could give. But yeah, find somebody that has already done what it is that you want to do and follow them, connect with them, learn from them. That is going to be one of the most important things that you do if it's a situation where you don't even know where to get started.
Right. I was going to suggest, if you don't know how to do a live present or a live on Facebook, if you don't know how, find somebody like Dorothy that knows what they're doing, that has invested in themselves, and knows that has been where you are right now and knows what it takes, how to do it, can give you suggestions, can help you with information that you're going to come across asking but not knowing who to ask. And just find a person that has done it, that can help you with answering the questions that are going to come up for you.
Absolutely.
So Dorothy's a good example.
Yeah. And you had said something I wanted to go back on. When you brought up the point, if you're asking somebody for help that doesn't know how to run a home-based business, yeah, you have to make sure that you do your research and you really know, okay, they have done what I want to do. And that's going to help you to get there much faster. So I hope this was helpful for you.
I was just gonna add on the subject of knowing who you're asking. You wouldn't go to the DMV asking them, how do I get a credit card?
I love that example.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, you got to know who you're talking to, and that's the main thing. Who are you talking to? Can they intelligently give you an answer?
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Well, thank you for joining us. If you got value, if you could please let your friends know how this has helped you. That's it for now.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to be a guest, reach out. and let's have a conversation. We
I love
have
that.
we have a little short questionnaire. We'll get you to answer a couple of questions and get you scheduled for an interview, and we'll go with that.
I love
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Love
we
you guys.
definitely we do have several weeks of interviews to be publishing, but we are still taking people for the podcast. So if you do have a message that you want to get out there, get on that podcast because that's going to help you. That's
Yes.
all for now.
Love
See
you
you next
guys.
time.
Take care. See you next time.
Bye for
Bye
now.
bye.